Do you have a roommate that doesn't do their dishes, love them, but want friendly confrontation? Enter the Bad Roommate Trainer, your easy guide to overcomplicating a simple task to gently encourage your messy roommates to do their part. I'm sure you're dying to know how it works, but first, let's break down the code. So up here at the top, once the images are loaded, I create an array to store the dish images and assign each one to a keyboard key, redacted for your roommate's learning benefit. The game has 4 states tracked by this game state variable. 0 is the title screen, 1 is the intro with the button, 2 is the actual game, and 3 is the end screen. And it uses if-else statements to switch between screens. Okay, so here in draw game screen, if you've picked up a dish, meaning select dish is not -1, or it's another number corresponding to the array, it shows a message in green telling you to click it clean. Then this loop goes through the dishes and checks if it's visible using dish visible. And if it is, it checks if it's picked up. And if dish picked up is true, it applies a blue tint to make it glow so you know it's selected. Then it draws each dish at its random position. And at the end, I reset no tint and image mode back to corner so it doesn't mess up the other screens. So the mouse press function checks if you click the button to start the game, and then later checks if you're clicking on a picked up dish to clean it. And it uses the distance function to calculate if your mouse is close enough to the dish, which here is set to 50 pixels. And then the key pressed function loops through all the dish keys and checks if the key you pressed matches up with one of them. And if it does, and that dish is still visible, it picks up that dish using the pickup dish function. And now for my players, here's how it works. So you get the title screen, and it fades into this intro screen that says if you're reading this, you might be the messy roommate, with a mock start button. And then once you click that, you're in the game. The dishes are scattered around the sink, again, randomized, and you have to hunt for the right keyboard keys to pick them up. The user is not prompted with which keys they are, so you'll just kind of mess around until you find them. Then once you pick up a dish, it turns blue, and then you click on it with the sponge or the cursor to clean it, and then it disappears. And so the whole point of this was really to make doing the dishes digitally way more frustrating and annoying than in real life. I'd say the main challenge was figuring out how to get the click detection to work properly and transitioning between the different states, like the screens. And I ended up having to use AI to help me remember some Java, since I hadn't coded in a while, things like arrays and loops and the distance function for, like I said, the click detection. But yeah, I think this was pretty successful.